too. But after we finish this season in mid-September, I'm going to be trying to go back to doing it semi-normally. Fan mail. I'm seeing a lot of you guys talking about fan mail. I try to tweet it, maybe like once a month or so, but just to put it out there again, I do have a fan mail address. It's P.O. Box 2289, Pasadena, California, 91102. So I would love for you guys to send me some fan mail. I love reading it and responding back and writing back autographs and everything. And also, regarding posers and other sites that I'm involved with. Twitter is really the site that I use the most, twitter.com/Brundu92. I also do have a MySpace, myspace.com/Nathan Kress official. Unfortunately, I haven't used it in a long time, and I really do need to keep up with it because the layout, I think the coding got messed up on it, so it looks kind of weird in the background, and I'm trying to figure out a way to integrate my Twitter feed into it as well. But that's my only official MySpace. I don't have any other ones. And Facebook, I'm working on creating a fan Facebook in the coming weeks. So be on the lookout for that. I'll definitely be announcing that over Twitter if I get the chance. And NathanKress.com is going to be coming soon. We're working on the layout for that and for things to put in it. So I'm excited for you guys to be able to see that. Jane Lynch being on iCarly, that's another huge guest star who we've been very privileged to have. She was so cool. Unfortunately, she, like Jack Black, was only able to come for that one shoot day that they needed her because she was so busy with all the other stuff that she was doing. But she was the nicest lady you could ever possibly imagine. She was so cool. The day that she came, she brought her daughter and her friend. And we were hanging out for a while downstairs playing a little bit of Rock Band, which was cool. So her and her whole family are really awesome. Okay, I'm seeing a lot of sing for us, do you sing? I do sing. I'm physically capable of singing. Whether I sing well or not is definitely up to judgment by you guys. I'm probably not going to break out with the vocals in this video. Because it would probably be really bad. So no, I'm gonna refrain from the singing today. Sorry. What's my favorite Elvis song? I never really got too into Elvis. But he's, well, let's see. Jerry, actually, on set, Jerry does a fantastic Elvis lip quiver. Like, he does the whole thing. So he does a fantastic rendition of Love Me Tender. So that's probably got to be my favorite Elvis song, simply because of Jerry, who, by the way, is actually one of the funniest human beings on the planet. And he's, what I don't know, I guess the force that he adds to what we do on iCarly is absolutely incredible. And, just like Dan, if we didn't have Dan writing for us, the show would definitely not be what it was. But if we didn't have Jerry as Spencer, we would, we'd be in trouble because he adds so much to the show. Talking about, let's see, ethnicity. No, I'm actually, a lot of people think that I'm Asian. And I'm actually not. I'm German and Scottish, and I think I have a little bit of Irish in me. So yeah, I think those are the three biggest. I think that's all I've got. But I'm mostly German. Actually, if you put an I in my name, I think if you had a K-R-E-I-S-S, that would be a straight up German name. But it was, I guess, changed by my ancestors when they came here. So yeah, I am German. Definitely not Asian. Oh, and a lot of people thought that I was Asian because I talked about my aunt who's Korean, and actually my uncle, who is also German, married a Korean lady. So that's why I'm not, she was married into the family. So I am definitely not Asian. Celebrity crush. I would probably have to say Keira Knightley, if anybody. Ever since Pirates of the Caribbean, I've always loved her. But I'm not gonna lie. Also, Olivia Munn, who is like the ultimate, nerd gamer girl, who's, absolutely gorgeous. She's also definitely one of my celebrity crushes. And actually, I had the chance to meet her at the E3 Project Natal Connect announcement event, and I chickened out. I couldn't bring myself to go up and talk to her. So maybe someday I'll get the chance to do it again. Let's see. Wow, you guys are going so fast. Let's see. Do I watch television? Yes, I do. I actually, once iCarly started, I really didn't get a chance to watch as much TV as I normally did. But my favorite show of all time was 24, and I have to say was now because it's over, which is really disappointing. But I first started watching back in like season 5, and I've been hooked ever since. Besides that, NCIS LA, American Idol on the reality side of things, and The Unit. I missed The Unit so much. That was one of my favorite shows, and I guess it got canceled or something because I never saw any new episodes up until like a year ago, which is kind of a bummer. Shout out to Wisconsin. I'm seeing a lot of Wisconsin messages, so shout out to you guys. I actually had the chance to go to Wisconsin.
Germantown.
Yeah, Germantown, Wisconsin.
Life Church.
Yeah, at Life Church, one Halloween or 2 Halloweens ago.
Last year.
Yeah, it was last year, last Halloween, and that was really cool. I got to spend some time with the kids at the church there, and it was really cool. And they gave me a cheese head, which was cool. And I have it in my room right there. So you Germantown, Wisconsin people, I still have your cheese head. So thank you for that. I felt very authentic. It was very nice of you guys. Panama, seeing a lot of Panama tweets out there. Hello, Panama.
Have you been to Canada?
Have I ever been to Canada? Yeah, I actually did. I had the chance to go to Vancouver to shoot Gym Teacher the movie with Chris Maloney. And actually, if you saw that movie, you guys might recognize Avon Jogia, who plays Beck on Victorious. And he was an awesome guy to work with. I had no idea that he was involved with another Nickelodeon show, and he might not have even known at that time. But that was really cool because I got to meet him before he came down here to work on Victorious. Am I going to come to Mexico? Maybe. I would really like it. It would be really cool to have the chance to kind of almost do like a world tour thing, which would probably be way off in the future if that ever did happen. But it would be really cool to do. I got to go to Mexico during the last Nickelodeon cruise, so that was fun. I was able to we went to Puerto Vallarta and Cabo and all the big places. So that was really cool. Most inspiring person, I think, at least in the acting realm, probably Denzel Washington. Just in the work that he does, and just the decisions that he makes and the way that he carries himself in Hollywood is very inspiring to me. He stays out of trouble. He doesn't do anything stupid. He doesn't end up on the covers of tabloids and everything. And that's definitely the way that I want to try to fashion my career as well. So I definitely look up to him as an actor. Team Edward or Team Jacob? Honestly, I'm really not a Twilight person. I'm not gonna lie. I had to watch the first one for an episode of iCarly that we just recently shot, where we're actually going to be spoofing Twilight, and I'm going to be acting like Edward Cullen. So they wanted me to go home and watch the movie to know how he acted, so that I could spoof him accurately. So we're gonna shoot that hopefully in the next couple weeks. And then it'll be in an episode soon, so I'm very excited for you guys to be able to see that. Let's see. No, in that episode, I will not sparkle. I don't think. They're going to have me in, like, guy liner and, like, super pale makeup, and my hair is going to be all crazy. And they might put me in contacts. That would be cool. But I don't think I'm going to sparkle. Hopefully they don't have me do that, because I really don't want to sparkle. Let's see. I'm sorry?
I can't help you ask.
Yeah, okay. Where was I born? I was born in Glendale, California. I passed by the hospital that I was born in on the way to work every day, and I will salute it as I go by, because those doctors brought me into the world, so it was kind of nice. Do I like Chinese food? Yes, I do. Panda Express is probably the best. I'm more of an Italian guy, though. If you could find me some good Italian, I'm good to go. PC or Mac? I'm definitely a PC. I'm die-hard. Pretty much everybody in Hollywood has a Mac, except for me and Noah Monk. We're like the only PCs out there. And we both got Vios, so power to the Vio. But yeah, I'm definitely a PC guy. I don't really get Mac, honestly. It's not really my style. I can't handle it. So yeah, PC all the way. Oh, what kind of car do you have? I was able to buy I saved up for a couple years, I'll have you know, but I was able to buy a 2010 Camaro, which has been my dream car ever since I first saw it as as a concept car, and and Transformers and everything. So after those movies came out, I was like, I have to have that car. So I saved up, and I went out and got myself one, and it's sitting in our driveway right behind me. Let's see. Michigan. Hi, Michigan. Good to see you guys. Let's see. Oh no, that was Minnesota. I've never been to Michigan. I really want to be able to go. I would love to be able to say that I went to like every state, to do like either an autograph signing or some kind of personal appearance or something. That would be really fun. Shout out to Jennifer. Hi, Jennifer. Skydiving. Oh man, skydiving would be so cool. I think I'm too chicken to be able to actually jump out of a plane and do it. But there's this place in Universal Studios called iFly, which is basically like a giant glass tube, and there's like a gigantic fan that'll push you up and basically make you feel like you're skydiving. So I might do that. That would be really cool. I don't know, maybe I'll do that this week or something. I've got a couple days off, so that might be fun. My weirdest fan encounter. Let's see. I wouldn't say it was the weirdest, but I've definitely had some really crazy fan encounters. Gosh, I don't know. I'm drawing a blank. There's some stuff like that I should just have a go-to answer for.
When you were driving.
Oh, there was one. Okay, there was one where I had just gotten my permit, and I was still working on learning to drive with my mom, and we were at a stoplight, and it was right around when school was getting out. So a bus came by and hit their stop, and then like maybe 12 or 15 girls came out, and then I don't know how, and I was wearing like a hat and I guess sunglasses and everything, but one of them somehow recognized me in the car driving in one of the lanes, and we were at a stoplight, so I couldn't really go anywhere. So they were like, "Hey, are you Freddie?" And I was like, "Yeah." And they kind of flipped out a little bit and started grabbing their cell phones and everything. But then the light turned green, and I had to drive away because I couldn't stop the people behind me. But that was definitely crazy. I've never encountered that again. But that would be very interesting to see. Am I a Harry Potter fan? Not really. I never got into Twilight or Harry Potter very much. So no, I haven't really followed it. I never really read the books or watched the movies or anything. I'm more on the Lord of the Rings side of that. So it's kind of the same genre, but I'm definitely more of a Lord of the Rings guy. Do I still go to church every Sunday? Yeah, I do. As long as there's not something that I have to go to work for. Like a lot of the time, since Sunday is usually people's only free day when they're out in Hollywood, they do a lot of photo shoots or press events or things like that. So I don't always get the chance to be able to go, but whenever I can, I definitely do. Am I an animal person? Absolutely. I'm definitely a dog person, not so much a cat person. I'm looking into getting a schnoodle puppy, hopefully in September after we're done with iCarly. And they sound really weird, schnoodle. I think like schnoodle, that sounds kind of not very cute, but they're actually adorable. It's a cross between a schnauzer and a poodle, and I wish there was a way that I could like post up a picture or something, but I can't. But look up a schnoodle, they're adorable. So hopefully we'll be able to get one in the next month or two. So that would be very fun.
What's your dream role?
Let's see, my dream role. Gosh, I don't know. I think that my dream role would probably be in a movie that, just an epic story that I would be, proud to be a part of and proud to tell. Something that, I don't really have any issues with the content of. Something that can be clean but awesome at the same time. Any movie like that, I would love to be a part of. You should make a form spring. A lot of people do form spring, but I don't know if that's something that I'm really going to do, because a lot of the time, I can do Q&As on Twitter, which I'm going to be doing probably tomorrow, and this Ustream stuff where I'm able to answer these questions that you guys have.
Homeschool.